knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little.
Listen to this. Nigeria has oil before than Dubai. It's a history. They are more rich than us. They have agriculture, they have mining, they have everything, you name it, they have it. Am I right or wrong? When you have a true leadership, which we have nothing, but we have everything because we have the right leadership. That's the only thing you need, a right leader for your country, not corruption.
I mean, black people come from the richest continent in the world. I want to sit down and really look into this shit. Black people come from the richest continent in the world. But no, just like back then in the slavery days, we are the representation of poverty. I don't understand how then to end the connect. Because if we come from the richest continent, we're supposed to be the richest people. That's all. Let me tell you this, man. It's black people are so small-minded that we will never be a better version of ourselves. We will never be the king where we ought to be, because we don't know if we organize, centralize, commercialize, prioritize. We don't know if we do none of that shit. So we are going to happen. Like what happened before. White people are going to come and them are going to come take over everything. And now we see this big worldwide campaign where Chinese people are come and them are take over where you don't know. Say you have in your backyard, isn't it? So especially like in Jamaica, a Chinese are the prime minister in Jamaica. Like literally, they are so powerful to a sense where a lot of people that even understand it. Say how for them stake in the game is so big, isn't it? We can't get rid of them no more, isn't it? And the same thing happening in Africa. The white man did it before. Now the Chinese are use business and do it, and they take over all of the natural resources of the country them, and they literally run the country from behind the curtain. And yes, mainly because of a lack of leadership, small-minded leadership. So junker like all Andrew Holdish now way continue to sell out the country to foreigners, bro. They don't really understand, say, all of that investment we are come in, you just have to get out-vested to the motherland of the owners of the business, isn't it? So all of the money they are going to repatriate back to feed them country, India, China, America, Australia. So the real money we make off of the country now really stay in the country, which makes no sense, isn't it? I really thing.
Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!